Mother's Day is a time to celebrate the women who have shaped us. And for many, Mom isn't just one person. Mental health professional Calissa Ngozi is here with more. Tell us a little bit about your history, your backstory.
Well, I'm adopted, and it's such a great story. You know, my parents took me in as a foster baby, fell in love with me, and then the rest is history. So, you know, being 6 months old, I don't remember any of that. So for me, the word mom is something that's tangible, and it's super, super important. There's all these different types of mothers, and for me, just embracing that is really important.
Yeah, how has this shaped the way you feel about motherhood?
Well, I knew that I wanted to be a mom myself. Do I want to adopt? Do I want to try and have biological children? And the answer was I want it all. I ended up having biological children. I have twins, and it's just such an important piece of who I am as a person, and it really translated in the way that I was raised.
Why is it important to recognize other moms?
Well, there's all different types of moms. Now, we've talked about biological, we've talked about adopted, we've talked about foster, but there's also dog moms and cat moms. There are inherited moms. So, you know, not every relationship with a mom is perfect, right? We all have some sort of complex behaviors with our moms. So it's about looking at that and saying, okay, but I still need to love on someone.
What would you say to the people that do find Mother's Day kind of complicated?
Well, I think it's embracing the fact that not every relationship is perfect, and that's okay. I think in society we often think that, well, it's your mom. You know, you need to be respectful and understanding and have that relationship, but that's not always possible. So it's about giving yourself some grace and understanding.
How can we honor maternal figures who have shown up for us over the years?
Acknowledge them and say, you know what, I know that maybe I didn't have a great relationship with my mom, but you stepped into that role for me. Because it is important to have that maternal figure, whether it's someone that you've known for years, someone that you were raised with or not. It's about acknowledging that specific person, just not on that day, but 365 days a year.
Now, as a mom, you said you have twins.
I do.
So tell me a bit about that.
Well, I actually had a set of twins early on that I lost. So that is another sort of trigger that happened with me with being a mom. Maybe I'm not meant to be a mom. But luckily, Hunter and Sawyer, my almost 12-year-old twins, came into the world, and they really have helped me embrace the woman that I've become in terms of motherhood.
And what does Mother's Day mean to you then?
Well, for me, it's a celebration that I made it, that I am a mom. And, you know, I also have their friends that come over, and I'm also a maternal figure in essence to them as well. I have nieces as well. So there's different layers of being a mom.
So what will you be doing on Mother's Day?
I'm going to be sleeping in. And then hopefully someone's going to make me breakfast.
All right. Are you doing anything special for your family as well?
Yeah, we always celebrate my mom. So she is actually going to be in the Caribbean, lucky her. But you know, it's always that acknowledgement about calling and just really checking in and saying thank you for being the woman that helped to raise and craft who I am today.
What advice do you have for other people that might be wondering what they can do on Mother's Day for their loved ones?
Well, there's lots of things, and it doesn't have to cost money, right? Even that tangible quality time is really important. So maybe you're working, you know, you've got other responsibilities, other relationships, but don't forget mom. So it's about checking in with her, going for breakfast, going for lunch, you know, doing something special for her so that she knows that you care.
Like it truly is just the thought that counts.
Yes. All moms want is to know that they're loved and cared for and that they're appreciated.
All right, perfect. Calissa, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. We'll have more after the break.